Hello, everybody. Let me hop in here to the chatting stream. Let's jump right in. Howdy, howdy. Let me get the info right here. Before we get started, as always, I want to give a shout out to the lovely music we're listening to by Declan DP. I believe that was Retro. But we are also using my new overlays now. These are done by Parshey. P-A-R-S-H-E-Y. They should be credited below in my listing here on Twitch. But yeah, finally got these up and active and finished up. But yeah. But to move on to regular things, hello everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever it is in your part of the world. I am Deuscain, your variety type streamer for the night. And tonight we're going to be jumping back into Expedition 33, an RPG style game that came out last month. Been having a real good time with it. And I think we're getting close to finishing the second act of the game. Don't know how long the third act is. I suspect it might be a little while, because it might involve a bunch of backtracking and side quest stuff, but yeah. I think we're making good progress. But as always, want to do a little bit of chatting before we jump into it. So, hey everybody, happy Monday. Happy Memorial Day if you celebrate. I have been. And by that I mean I have been cleaning all day. It was on my to-do list for the weekend and for the entire vacation to give my apartment a good scrub down. And I waited to the last minute because I didn't want to do it. But it took me most of the day because it had been a while since I'd given it that scrub down, but I'm basically done. There's a couple small spots I'm like, I probably should go over that with a cloth again. But for the most part, it is clean. Yeah, honestly, I actually ordered dinner tonight because I wanted to keep cleaning and not slow down. So I ordered some delivery from Panera and got a sandwich and not a soup. It was a yogurt parfait that I was scarfing down before stream started. Booted up OBS and went, oh fuck, I forgot. The mic wasn't working earlier and I had to restart, which is why I'm late. So frustrating and annoying, but it is that way sometimes. But yeah. Feeling accomplished. That cleanup job was not an easy task, and I still have other things, like I said, that I need to clean up, but I did a little bit of extra of like putting away some old gaming consoles that I had out, because like I still had my old PlayStation 2 out from back when I was doing Xenogears runs in like, God, when was that? Like 2023 maybe? I don't know. I actually have to check this. My brain needs to know this information. When was I posting stuff to YouTube for Xenogears? This should be some of my oldest videos. Oh good, it's not going to just work. It's going to just... a playlist for this? I feel like I do. Xenogears last updated February of 23. So I was actually playing in 2022 and 2023. So like that's the last time I used that PlayStation 2. Still sitting out here. I'm honestly just sitting on the floor unplugged, and I'm like, yeah, I should pack this up and store it somewhere. So I put that away. I put my PS4 away.
Let's go.
Clean up a few other things, getting rid of some stuff in the closet. Still got a bunch of old paperwork I need to find a place to sort and put away at. I might be going through some things and getting rid of some stuff. But we will see how that goes. But I hope you all had a good Monday. like I said, I'm mostly just kind of feeling accomplished and a little bit tired and definitely achy. It's been a while since I contorted myself in the shapes I needed to be in to clean. Because yeah, not so used to bending over and scrubbing the tub as I used to be. But it's fine. I'll do some stretching or something after stream, so I won't go to bed all tired and sore. But yeah, trying to think what I was up to this weekend that's worth sharing. Back to the beginning now. I remember Saturday, because I think Saturday I just kind of goofed off a little bit. I think I did some video uploading. And then I had a bunch of friends that were playing an improv skit thing, and they invited me to be in the audience, and then an hour before it was going to start, they messaged me saying, "Hey, Teus, one person didn't show up, or they're sick. Would you please show up and do several speaking roles for us?" And I'm like, well, I guess. So I went from being in the audience to being a participant in a little improv play on Saturday night, which was interesting. But I had a good time, and so did they. Also, hi Pickles, how's it going? Happy Monday. I was telling everybody earlier that I basically gave my apartment a big old scrub down today. And then, yeah, I'm just kind of tired. I was actually vacuuming in the last hour before stream started. Because I had, definitely the floor to vacuum, but I had some like corners, and I actually got like new blinds installed by like apartment maintenance. Because they're like, hey, yeah, do you want new blinds for your windows? Like, yours are pretty old, and we have these new ones. And, like, we're actually getting new ones in after these. So, like, if we can do a replacement for you, it would help us out. And I'm like, yeah, sure, that's fine. So they replaced them, but, like, the windowsills were all covered with, like, dust and crap. And that's actually one of those areas I have to go over again with, like a rag, because I vacuumed it, and it got some of it, but not all of it. And then I have like one thing that's going to be a huge project is I have a big shelf in the kitchen that's got a whole bunch of like pots and pans and dishware and stuff like that on it. I can't remember the last time I took all of that off and then like actually cleaned the stand, the shelving unit. So that's in kind of rough shape. So I got to go clean that too sometime. But here's to looking up and being in a very nice place. I've also done way more fucking laundry over this vacation than I ever wanted to deal with. Because I had like 3 loads of laundry from previous weekends that I hadn't dealt with and needed folded and put away. Then I went shopping early last week and bought some clothes and did laundry for all of that. Plus like some leftover dark wash. Then I did a load of whitewash for new clothes or haven't put away. Plus I did my sheets and towels. So I've done like 3 or 4 loads of normal laundry. Plus I folded and put away 3 other loads of laundry in the last week. And I'm so... Laundry is one of those things that is so defeating because you work super hard and a week later it's all back. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. But... I am actually genuinely excited. Oh god, did I have any extra tea this afternoon? Oh no, I don't think I did. I think I just kind of kept going. Well, we'll see if I get a little EP today. But everything should be working fine. But yeah, last time on Expedition 33, we wandered around the map a little bit. We actually chatted for a while before stream started, so we only got about 2 hours of game plan. But I wandered around the map, did a little bit of exploring again, and then went through the zone called Visages, which involved a couple of side paths that would weaken the boss. And then we went in and fought the boss, which was just huge fight, followed by a fight against a much smaller, far more dangerous monster. And we won. And we got half of what we needed to craft the giant super weapon to crack the barrier and access the Paintress. So we'll get there. We'll get there. So the one we're going after tonight, what's the name for it again? Sirene? Sirene. Not sure which one that is, but because Visages is obviously like face, but Sirene I'm not sure about. We'll see. Sounds like a productive week so far. Yeah. Nice capstone to the rest of my vacation. I don't want to go back to work tomorrow though. Oh god, I don't want to go back to work tomorrow. Because it's my first day back after 9 days, I think. Something like that. So yeah, I am in no mood to return. But the siren song of getting paid calls to me, and thus I must return. But, alright, let's get the game started up. I'm gonna toggle over the button here. Make sure this works. Okay, that looks good. So obviously, like, these are new overlays, so if there are any issues with things, definitely let me know, because I can fine-tune them. But it should work out. Alright, we stopped right when we got back to camp after defeating Visages, so it's conversation o'clock. Deuscain, what do you have to say?
I recognize that look. What's got you so grumpy?
Those masks.
What about them? Are you jealous? Why?
I'm supposed to fly too.
Maybe stop losing your rocks then. How do you lose them anyway? Don't you swallow the rocks?
Very good point. How does he lose the rocks?
Sometimes I love too hard. I can't control myself and...
Okay, yeah, I see. It's hard to control.
Oh, that's it?
Those...
What about them? Are you jealous?
Oh,
Maybe
I don't get a level of Eskio broship. Jip.
Seems you were right about these expeditioners. A most impressive group.
They've grown on you, haven't they?
Maybe.
They have.
Yes, let's spend time with Minoko.
Minoko, let me cut your hair.
Why would I be foolish enough to do that?
Just a trim. You look like an overgrown mob.
No, he's glorious.
Pardon. Have you looked in the mirror lately?
We're talking about you, not me.
I don't recall asking for your uninformed opinion.
Stop being grumpy. Come on. Let's give you some style.
You first, then.
Don't be silly. We'd look ridiculous with matching
Don't be
haircuts.
silly. We'd look ridiculous with matching haircuts.
Or we would look fantastic.
Oh, Minoko, I love you more.
Fine.
Actually, that does look nice. Okay, I'm in. Style away. Ooh, yes, indeed. This is quite fetching.
A Viking haircut?
Great. We're twins.
Verso and Minoko are now bound by the manly love of style, which they would never admit to each other. Oh, that's so ridiculous. I love it. As is tradition, and I spent too much time arguing who looks better before heading back to the others. New haircut unlocked. New haircut unlocked.
Seems you were right about
They've grown up.
maybe.
They have.
Oh my goodness.
You have nightmares too. About Omar.
Yeah. He's hard to shake.
Yeah.
Yes, let's spend time with Mael.
In Lumiere, did your parents choose your name?
Yeah, I guess. Why?
Mael means chief and prince, or, I guess, princess.
What are you talking about?
The meaning behind your name.
Oh. What made you think of that?
You said you were an unwelcome surprise.
Oh, right, yeah. So she was a surprise baby to parents who were about to get homage. So why do they call her
I think
princess?
even though your birth was unexpected, it was still celebrated. Your name shows how your parents felt about you. What kind of life they dreamed for you.
Chief. Guess they had bigger dreams for me than I ever did.
Why?
I didn't.
You must have wanted something for the future.
No. All I wanted back then was to leave Lumiere and see some of the world before I gomaged.
Well, you've certainly done that. What do you dream of now?
I don't know. Still figuring that out. What about you, though? What do you want?
What do I want? I guess I'm still figuring that out too.
Well, what did you used to want?
Music.
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before the fracture, I studied piano at the conservatory. I loved it. I really miss performing at the concert hall. When the lights dim and the room is hushed and the first notes echo through the chamber, I can just lose myself and feel the music through my fingers every time I play. It feels like my heart's about to break from the beauty of the notes.
That's lovely.
I miss that a lot.
Maybe when this is over, we can fix up the opera house and you can perform for us.
It would be my pleasure.
I want my first concert to be yours. And don't worry, I'll make sure the room is packed. I'll put up posters everywhere in town.
Oh, no pressure, huh? All right. I guess I'd better start practicing.
Mael makes Verso pinky swear. Laughing, he agrees. They discuss which song he should play. This inspires Mael. Oh, new gradient deck.
You were right.
About?
The odds of killing Axons. Close, but not zero.
Not zero.
Yes, let's spend time with Lune.
My fellow night owl.
Night owl?
You never seem to sleep.
I sleep. I sleep enough.
What keeps you up?
What doesn't keep me up?
From one insomniac to another.
Sometimes I just can't turn off my mind. It's like I pick up a puzzle and I can't set it down until I solve it.
And what's your current puzzle?
Probably me.
The talking Neverons. The ones that seem to have personalities and thoughts and feelings. I'm trying to make sense of the things they said. I know there's an important piece of the puzzle there. We need to find and talk to more of them.
I've talked to a few. They mostly spout nonsense. I wouldn't expect too much.
Maybe you weren't asking the right questions.
Well, I'm certainly not as experienced as you.
What about you, my fellow night owl? Why can't you sleep?
Yeah, I like number one. It's sassy.
Oh, you know, weight of the world, the tortured soul, things like that.
Oh, a funny night owl. Come on, I just shared with you.
You did, didn't you? Feels nice sharing, huh?
Oh, you cheeky little shit, you.
Feels even nicer when people reciprocate.
Sleep is not very restful for me. I used to have horrible dreams, but somehow it was worse when they stopped. Now it's just this oppressive void.
Fascinating. So, you experience discomfort while you sleep? Pain? Are you aware of time passing? I should observe you next time you sleep.
Well, that's not creepy.
Precisely. It's science.
Oh, I like two, but I'm gonna stick with one.
Well, it's not like we have private rooms here, so sure, knock yourself out.
For science.
Right.
Virgo flashes a grin at Luna. She can't help but smile back. The world feels a little brighter when they're together. 3 to 4. She can't restrain herself from asking Virgo a few more questions before they head back to the others. Thanks to his answers, she now understands Chroma better than before. New gradient attack unlocked. Tree of Life. She does another Earth one. Interesting. For science, yep. Yeah, Pickles. Apparently you can date these two. Like, you can't date the 16-year-old, which is the correct decision. But, Lune and, Ciel, you can date either of them.
The next one will be harder.
Here to make amends for your terrible story?
I'll be honest. I didn't expect things to get so deep so fast.
I could tell. I'm not really sure you're up to the challenge.
Oh, I can keep up. In fact, I'm here to offer a story.
A good one this time?
Yes. Well, you said I'm vain.
No, you said you're vain.
Would a vain person keep this scar? I could heal it, but I don't.
Oh? Why is that?
It's a reminder of the price I paid to stand on my own 2 feet. But, it meant walking away from people I cared about. So, there you have it. Dark and personal.
I feel like there's more to this story. It's probably not a coincidence, then, that Renoir has a similar scar.
Hale's right, you really do see everything.
My Hale's right. You really do see everything. Yeah. We disagreed on pretty much everything. Tactics, goals, what lines we wouldn't cross. I had to walk away, but he was resistant.
You fought?
It was the first time we ever raised a hand against the other.
If you can control your healing, that means Renoir can too. And he made the same choice as you. Interesting.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. But, you're right. So, dark and personal enough for you?
It was worthy.
Worthy of the story of that scar on your stomach.
Well, we all have scars that won't heal, don't we?
Deep.
That's a story for another time. The scars look good on you, though.
I know. That's the real reason I keep them.
I knew it.
Theal appreciates that Virgo opened up to her. She feels closer now. 3 to 4? 2 to 3. Interesting. Switch to sillier topics for a few minutes before heading back to the others. Can I...
One down?
The next one.
Oh, I can do doubles. Nice.
You're always so calm about everything.
Is that a question?
An observation. Lune's intense and obsessed. Mael is nervous and eager, but you're calm.
Why is that strange? I guess Death and I, we've walked a long road together.
I guess that's true for me too.
Death is a friend who will welcome me home.
Home?
Yes, home. With everyone I've ever loved.
You believe in an afterlife?
I don't know. If there is, then I'll see everyone after death, and if there isn't, I'll simply join them in death. I'll be with them either way.
Not wrong.
It's an interesting philosophy. For someone so young.
True. I'm not quite as old as you. Why don't you share some of the wisdom you've accumulated over your very long life?
Oh, how kind of you to acknowledge my wisdom. Can you, mention my wisdom to Minoko sometime?
Oh, actually, isn't Minoko even older? Eskie too. Perhaps I should ask them instead.
Oh, she has yellow eyes.
Oh, please do. You'll probably learn valuable things about Nevron feet and rocks. All I can offer is another story.
I'm not really in the mood for stories tonight.
Oh. And here I had prepared something truly dark and heart-wrenching.
Save it for tomorrow. Let's do something else tonight.
What do you have in mind?
That depends. How adventurous are you feeling?
You mean like hunt Nevrons? What?
I'm waiting for you to connect the dots.
Oh, you mean, adventure.
You've been alone too long on this continent. When was the last time you seduced someone?
Here we go.
Not counting Minoko. I'll admit it's been a while.
So?
Do you even need to ask?
Their bond deepens. I guess I'm dating Ciel. My first choice would have been Lune, but I didn't respond with the, so does that mean I get to watch you sleep? Because that's weird. Spend some time together with each other, away from the others. Nice. They became a bit more than friends. She feels inspired. You ever have that lay so good you learn a new gradient attack? CL. It's Virgo. Well, I haven't had a night like that in forever. CL. I think I'll call the attack Doom. Very high single target damage, 3 hits, applies powerless, defenseless, and slow for 3 turns, and can break. Okay. Okay, now. What does this do? Cleanse all status effects and heals all allies. Tree of Life. Nice. And she learned Phoenix Flame. Applies 10 burn to all enemies and revives all allies with 50 to 75 or 70% health. That's extremely good. Holy shit. Noko doesn't have one, and Verso's is one hit single target damage that can break. It's honestly fairly disappointing. Sabotage is actually much more useful. Alright. Give it a little save-a-rooney. Alright, the journals of Gustav's apprentices. She writes about how fearsome and incredible the Axons are, bigger than mountains. She hopes their apprentices will find the journal someday. So who's talking to whom? Oh, Esquier. Edmael.
Do you mind if I play here?
Huh, you use chroma to make a piano. Aw, Esquier is dancing.
What song was that? I feel like I know it.
Yes, an old song I used to play to my sister.
Can you play another?
Sure. We have all night. Okay, ready?
Are you ready?
I am ready. I will need a bit of space. All right. Esquier, you ready?
Ballerina Esquier was a thing I did not realize I needed in my life. Okay, that was the last interaction. See, unless something happens in the middle of the night? Nope.
Time for a swim swim.
What else is on the beach here that I can get to?
Swimsuit on.
Right, so what's this one like?
The architecture looks very different here.
This kind of place never existed before the fracture.
It's beautiful. Feels surreal.
That's a lot of flower petals. But they're all red. Which does distinguish them from Gramage flowers. There went Esquier.
Is she the Axon?
Sirene, she who plays with wonder.
It's so...
Rune, what's going on?
I don't know.
She's manipulating your emotions. You have to focus. Remember why you're here. Be careful. They call her she who plays with wonder. But what she really does is play with your head.
Let's move fast before we all lose our minds.
Warming up, confident. And counterattack damage is solid. Defense and crit rate is good too. When applying a burn stack, apply a second one. Let's give her a double burn. Don't really need that one. Solidifying doesn't matter as much. For those two. Health and defense versus even more health, but crit rate. Alright, I have all these extra slots too. I'm not going to take Confident Fighter. Glass Cannon's just bad. That's going to be bad for her. Alright, give her those two. Jeez, this place is huge. Okay, that's the obvious way to go. So let's take the road less traveled and see where that takes me.
Oh, lovely.
Ooh, a Resplendent Karma Catalyst. Nice.
Don't look at her for too long or you'll go insane. I've seen people jumping off a cliff just from looking at her.
It is mesmerizing.
This dance feels familiar. This is kind of dancing taught in Lumiere.
I don't think so. Never seen it.
All right. And they're flying. So Minoko can't do much, but others can. That's good.
Time to bleed.
Nice. Yeah, this felt like a side path. Side path with side paths. I think I hit her, maybe. Scared the crap out of me.
Oh, lovely.
Oh yeah, thanks. There it is. Shield affinity increases damage while having shields, but any damage received removes all shields. Ugh. That's not helpful. And I don't want to take that lift until I figure out what's all going on in this area.
What have we here?
That's a journal.
A bit of violence, yes.
Alright. Learn Maluminous. Nice.
Gilles.
55.
I don't understand. The weaponry worked brilliantly up to now. Augmenting pictos with music was a stroke of genius. But the sonics have no effect on the Nephrons here. It's as if they can't even hear our music. They just keep dancing to their own. We're running out of ideas. I miss my girls so much it kills me. It hurts thinking that I could have been home right now playing music while they dance. Rochelle would have given birth by now. I could be holding my first grandchild. Instead, I'm here. No. No. There's still a chance, and someone has to fight for them. I can't let them down. Drums, maybe that'll work. They can't hear our music, but perhaps they will feel it.
Interesting. 55 made it real far.
Lovely.
Okay, so that's some more fights. We got an ad break in less than a minute, so I'm going to trigger it early, and then we'll come back. Okay, everybody, we are back. Let's hop back in. There we go. Okay, I have a choice. Is it this one or the one down in the underground area? Let's go back to the underground one. I got a good feeling about that one. Oh no, hiccups. I don't remember what I got from breaking open that paint object, but I don't.
Overflowing with energy.
Go Lune. You look like a big one. Oh god. Pocket Sand, why did you betray? Dramatic Greatsword Cultist.
I'd love a dance. A bit of violence, yes.
Okay, that hurt.
Now is our chance. Let's shake the earth. Let's gamble.
A bit of violence, yes.
Let the ink flow.
Ready?
5 to 7. Or I could Grim Harvest this.
That's more like it. I am refreshed. My cup is full. Energized.
Removes all enemy shields.
Feel the storm.
Oh, she
Let's gamble.
takes an epic fuck ton of damage. Oh, final path. It's time.
What lovely feet. Power, wow.
Let's keep going.
I feel better.
All right. And the burns got it. Nice. Gained a level. Chroma Catalyst. Verso Sword. And whatever this is. Picto? Oh, Resplendent Chroma Catalyst. Nice. That was a fun fight. Bonus damage from Perfection applies to all allies at half value, but it no longer applies for me. Perfection gained is increased by 1 while powerful. Support skills cost 1 less AP. Good support one for him. Oh, new Picto. Effective heal doubles all heals received. Jesus.
Well, that will help.
Pocket sand. There we go. Getting a couple levels here.
What lovely feet.
Oh, he actually hit with that.
A storm is coming.
There we go. Renee's putting in the work.
Great.
10% shell Damage reduction. Yeah, I mean, let's make shell better.
Good stuff.
Where does this take me? Another freaking branching pathway? Oh, it's back to the start. Technically, they only come back when I rest. So I can level up without any problems. I was waiting for that one. Yeah, I don't really want that one. Hell is decent, but too expensive to really be useful. So yeah, I guess I'm just waiting for Stormcaller. Twilight Dance is really strong. Four hits. Sure, we'll save for that. Physical damage to targets, 6 hits. Versus damage if they're stunned. And that's his big fancy attack. Oh, I forgot to save for Phantom Stars. 5 hits, huh? But since that side path just properly loops you around back here. I generally like this area, though I do feel bad that like most of the enemies in here are just shoot them with range shots and they die. It's a little underwhelming for that. Hopefully there's more stuff on the later levels, but I don't know. Oh, is that a gestural? Is it a maze? And how it's a maze. Well, I might get my chance to... Oh, it's probably still flying, isn't it?
Lovely beat.
Still resistant. Why are they all resistant to ice?
Elements dance.
Alright. Weapon leveled up.
Overflowing with energy.
Great.
That looked like that was just some chroma.
Overflowing with energy.
That brought me back here. It's down the other path then. Oh, hey, little buddy. Where's his symbol? Oh, it's over here.
Great.
So yes, it is another one of those instances where I did immediately choose the correct answer. Frustrating. The tank.
Your turn to shine.
Will flee in 2 rounds.
My, what a lovely feat.
Here we go. Here's your card. Careful now.
Your turn to shine.
Careful now.
I love dance.
Will flee next turn.
A storm is coming.
Full deck. What cards? Let us stay.
Down he goes. Got him the first try. Resplendent Chroma Catalyst, a Recruit, Color of Lumina. Nice. Is he actually taking things that are buffing his aim? Yeah, his free aim damage is up. Let's give her augmented aim and versatile, maybe? No. Not. Best I got for him. $13 on him. He's got to make the name. No, this leads to an item by the looks of it. Maybe a Picto. No, it's purple.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you, Pickles.
So much potential.
The hydrate pops up twice. I wonder why.
Nice.
Maybe I've got both sound alerts and redeems on and it uses both or something. Alright, where are we going next?
This place is huge.
Thank Expedition 67 for destroying a lot of the walls to get further. Couldn't progress without that.
Feels like home.
As I get older, I wonder, can you ever truly know someone else? How many truly know themselves? Lucky few, it is a blessing to understand your darkest nature, or a curse to which we turn a blind eye. We lie to ourselves all the time, don't we, about the things we'd rather not admit or confront. About ourselves, about each other. Then there are the things we genuinely don't see. It's not human nature, yeah. I wonder, I have nothing but time these days to wonder. What I missed that might have changed things, what is it that I didn't see? That I couldn't make myself see? You get regrets, when did she start pulling away? Extra special door. What's the point of spawning in a bathroom that doesn't have anything here? Okay.
Perfect.
Is that a regular Nevron I can just melee? Oh, I got way closer to that thing than I was expecting. Apply powerful on applying shell. Oh, Minoko. Beneficial contamination. That's a good one for her, actually. Oh God, what was it called? I didn't pay attention. It's 2 AP on a status effect. It's 15. Crit break is fine. I do want augmented first strike. Don't care about rewarding mark. She's often not breaking the target. Don't care about critical vulnerability. Burning shots. Plus 2 AP on applying status effect once per turn. So whenever she applies burn, she's going to get AP back. There we go. Grabs a spear from its hat. Could just turn and drop, but I'd rather not. What was in the other directions? Oh, cheeky, so you only see it if you turn back.
Good stuff.
Nice.
On death, allies gain shell, not shield. Shell is nice, shield would be better. And that's where the drop would have been, and it is another choice. Good that way, which very much appears to be a boss fight, and... Oh god, it's a mime!
Dance. Here we go.
Oh, it's not taking much damage at all.
Look out! Chroma is flowing.
Here we go. Remember
A bit of violence, yes.
Top everybody off.
Overflowing with energy. Let's shake the earth.
Oh, I love killing those mimes with that. Give her Stormcaller. Alright. It's a little early, but it looks like a boss fight out there. And also, the game, as usual, I'm expecting it to crash at some point. So, let me take the ad break now. I'm going to close the game and bring it back up. And we'll start with a fresh gameplay. And hopefully it won't crash mid-boss fight. Alright, be back in a few minutes, folks. Okay, we are back. Let's hop back in. Let me get that game restarted too. Thanks, Pickles. Now this is something.
That.
The Deuscain. It works for Sirene.
So he creates all of that for her.
We should take it out. It would definitely be an advantage against Sirene.
Hearing something. Snebron does not seem hostile. It sows tirelessly engrossed in its work. Attack anyways. Yes.
A storm is coming.
Courage to satisfy that kills the character at the end of its duration. Fun. But if they take extra turns, oh boy.
So much potential.
Time to strike. Time to read.
The sweet taste of battle.
My counters are not working quite the way I want them to.
Let's gamble. Your number is painted.
I'd love a dance.
Oh, this one's so weird.
Time to bleed.
Let the ink flow.
Tissanum and the anti-charm. Yeah, I should learn anti-charm,
No
definitely.
other expedition managed that.
No other expedition had a Lumina converter.
Yet this victory feels hollow.
Why do I have the distinct impression that I should 100% learn this Picto? There's the path over there, which I assume leads up. Is there anything behind him? No.
Storm is coming.
Grabs a spear.
Let us stain them.
Use it or lose it. Powerful on shell, greater shell, good. What is that one? Oh, the pocket sand was further back.
Here's your card.
My, what lovely feet. My, what lovely feet.
She has no feet, Minoko. It's a giant cloth spider.
I'll do it. Good.
Your fate is sealed.
The elements dance.
Violence.
Brace yourselves.
Here's your card.
Let's shake the earth.
Sweet taste of battle.
Let us stain them.
That's more like it.
Okay, Minoko's missing. Sirene clothing. Also for Lune. Nice. You. This is tucked away in a corner. Is this progression or something else?
An advantage.
Recover health when attacking a burning target once per turn.
What have we here?
And Chroma. Now where am I? Ah, so they'll be around back here. I'll learn that charm ability sooner rather than later. Let me go back and fight some stuff. Oh, hey. Just chroma, right?
Hmm.
Time to read.
Your turn to shine.
Not too bad.
Here's your card.
Once more, and I should be able to finish learning anti-charm. I am convinced that's going to be important in this fight.
A bit of violence, yes.
Then to win.
Chroma is slow.
Anti-charm learned. How much does that cost? Anti-charm. 10. She's not really using combo. I'm not benefiting from his combo, but I am using it. Keeping that, I'm keeping that. There we are. Alright, everybody has anti-charm. We're building to counter this boss that I actually don't know if she's going to do it at all, but I really don't want to have to deal with charm. Now time to progress. Oh, this is trippy. It's all purple over here.
Good stuff.
Darn right.
Luke,
67.
Expedition 67. We're out of explosives, but we've made enough holes in this place to reach that giant woman in the center. But something weird's going on. Everyone's been swept up in strange emotions. It both feels like us, but also not like us. Marguerite reckons we're feeling the overflow from that giant woman's feelings. Empathic distress, I think she called it. Like her mind is flooding the area with her thoughts and feelings. Maybe we'll just stay here and enjoy the melody.
Yeah, I mean, 67 made it pretty far. Damn. '78 did good, though they only made it to the Stone Wave Cliffs. And poor 81. 81 did not last very long at all. But yeah, some of the oldest exhibitions made it really far. 69 made it to Visages. 68 only made it to Flying Waters. But 67 made it to Sirene. And 66 died at Deuscain's nest. Interesting. Yeah, a bunch of them made it this far. Bunch got stuck in Stone Wave Cliffs. Alright, dancing area.
We're finally there. She's waiting at the end of this tunnel.
Then we should prepare before we head there.
I'm happy with my current party. I think they're gonna do well. Though I will pull that new move off of CL. Final Path is nice, but it's problematic just with how much it Phantom Break. Yeah, it just costs too much to use it reliably. It hits like a truck, but I saw something out for Twilight Slash. A slightly better application one. 2 to 6 Foretell. Bonus on crits. Let's give her a spectral sweep.
She's even grander than I thought.
Renee, you're okay, right?
I swear I've seen this dance before.
Here we go. Her parents. It's Gustav, isn't it? Yeah, it's Gustav! I knew they were gonna pull that. Cutting onions again, you son of a bitch game. Oh, her husband and child. Noko?
That's more like it.
Okay. She's really resistant to Earth. Beat the darkness, though.
It's locked on you. Not today.
Dance.
Damn it. Ah, you tried to charm me, but it won't work. Anti-charm. Suck a dick, game. I saw your bullshit coming a mile away.
Your fate is sealed.
Dance becomes frantic.
So much power. Energized.
Grand ballet begins. Come on, you're not gonna make me parry even one of those? Tries to charm me, doesn't work. Oh, I love being right about that. She's weak to ice.
Feel better.
Enjoy all of those hits. Alright, let's finish whatever phase 1 is going to be. The Tisserand for CL. Plus energizing turn, plus 1 AP on turn start. That's real nice. So this is her challenge, similar to the mask one was the challenge for CL. That's it? Only one vase? Cloth. That was the heart of Sirene. It makes sense given the area, but... Huh. Defeat the second Axon. Interesting. So they're kind of moving in the wind.
You again. Why?
Well,
What did you see this time?
I don't know. Oh, a woman. It was... Why do I keep seeing things? Who are you?
Barrier breaker acquired. You can now face the Paintress at the Monolith. Defense and agility. Okay. What does barrier breaker do? Steel shields removed by hitting enemies. Switch to virtuoso stance on breaking any shield. Element is not bad. God, 132 defense? That's nuts. Pretty sure that's better what she's using now. Yeah. Like wildly better. So yeah, why not change it up? Does have combo. Exposing. Hey, Greasy, thank you for the sub. Okay, put another 10 in. Auto rush, maybe? Actually, Breaker's good for her with how I play her. Counterattack damage up. Breaker's still there. Bonus damage on... Oh, wow, she wasn't using that. Exposing break and... Sure, I'll take that. And Minoko I swapped out as counters. Okay. Oh, what was the weapon CL just got? This round. Extend Twilight by 1 turn on using a Moon skill, plus 50% Twilight damage increase on using a Sun. Oh my god. What the fuck? Play again when entering Twilight. Jesus. Yeah, I think this replaces her, this one. Extends Twilight by a turn whenever you use a Moon skill. And it starts off with extra turn. God, 4 turns in Twilight is insane. Alright, lightning damage it is. She doesn't need warming up. What does she need? Honestly, beneficial contaminant. Depends on whether or not it counts her thing as... Yeah, she does enough crit. Speed and crit rate. Ooh, that's health. That's a lot of health. What? I'll let her keep that. Immaculate's not that great for her, considering she's got to do like a setup thing. Sure, I'll take Energizing Turn. That's stupid broken anyways. Now let's upgrade some weapons. I'll do resources? Not yet. Alright. So she's on 13 and she's on 15. Well, I'm using her currently. $17 compared to the Ragson's 16. But it's much, much better skills. And there's a non-zero chance we'd have to have her fight. Okay. Time to end the stream like I began it, talking with all my friends.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Me too.
Did you know sorry was my first rock?
Sorry is the rock that lets him soar. Because
Really?
of course.
Francois was super jealous, but he got one from Clair instead.
Claire.
Wait. Francois has his own set of rocks. Why does he keep stealing yours then?
Because we're buddies. Francois is so fun.
You're finally here.
We are.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's spend some time with Minoko. Bromance it up.
I'm bored. Let's play cards or throw some dice.
Nuh-uh. You always cheat.
No, I always win. Only the weak cry foul when their skills fail them.
The other Jestrels never want to play with you either. Are they all weak?
Poor losers. Fine. How about a duel? We haven't had a proper duel in ages. Yes, a duel will be even more fun. Get our blood flowing.
All right. Get ready to lose. You're outmatched. Break.
Ow.
I've lived through worse. Your existence ends now.
Oh.
Here we go.
Still on S. All right.
Your existence ends now. Just try it. You're outmatched. Didn't really need it.
I'm just not touching any of them. Good to know.
Cut him down.
Bye-bye. Hey, 3 resplendent chroma catalysts.
Aha! You, sir, have been defeated.
You got lucky.
What was it you said?
You're right. Or I guess I'm right, since I said that. You have grown more formidable.
And I respect your loss. You, come on, let's go get a drink.
They are weird, silly people. Duel reminded Minoko of some skills he forgot. New gradient attack. Sanctuary. They share a few drinks, which Minoko can't drink because of his mask. Then they head back to the others. This game and its weird sense of humor. What are his? Deals high single target damage, 2 hits, uses weapons element, deals double damage if the target's stunned, goes to Almighty Mask. Gives 2 shields, applies regen to all allies for 2 turns. Yeah, it's kind of bland. I did give her the right weapon, right? Yeah, the Tisserand. Defense and agility. Oh, it has the exact same stat. Oh god, it's even better. One, 2, 4, 2. His crazy madness.
You seem preoccupied.
It's nothing. It's been a long road to get.
Extra long for you.
You, on the other hand, seem quite relaxed.
Do I?
You're not nervous?
Of course I am. But we will do everything in our power. And either it will be enough, or it won't.
You used to be a farmer. Is that why you use a scythe?
I guess, yeah. Once a farmer, always a farmer.
Is a double-headed scythe very useful on a farm, though?
Double the efficiency. You should see how quickly I can harvest crops.
I'll bet. I used to love the gardens of Lumiere. It must look quite different now.
Probably a lot more variety than back then. The Outdome teams brought back loads of new plants from the surrounding islands. That's actually how I met Pierre. I asked his team for honey petal samples. He brought me a bouquet of them, and 15 boxes of plant cuttings.
Smart man. If you want to romance a farmer, live plants are probably better than dead flowers.
Dead flowers are nice too.
You don't talk about your husband much. Sorry.
It's okay. It's just... it still hurts that he's gone. Neither of us were perfect, but we were perfect for each other.
What happened to him? You don't have to talk about it.
He died in an accident on one of the islands near Lumiere. his body washed away.
I'm sorry.
I was prepared for his gommage, but not for him to die in an accident. We were
Makes sense.
supposed to have 5 more years together.
Oof.
It's okay. I've learned to be grateful for the time we did have, instead of angry at the time we lost.
That's a good way to look at it. You were lucky to have found each other. Not everyone has that.
Yeah, I am. Very lucky.
Well, I can't compete with that.
You're competing in a different event.
And that's a nice way to say fling. Is there a future where I might compete in the same event?
Let's just focus on today. And by today, I mean tonight.
Okay, I kind of love this woman. The first response is, I feel used, but I like it. Okay. I don't know what to pick. They're both kind of great.
I feel used, but I like it.
Deeper bond, deeper bond. At a nice spot away from the group. They spend an unusually long time together. They return to camp. Lune is upset that Verso skipped sentry duty. Ciel is able to save Verso from Lune's displeasure. Okay.
Still thinking about what you saw.
I wish Gustav was here.
Sure, kid, let's talk.
You okay?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
nothing. Just thinking about Gustav. And Lucien. And everyone. Every time I think I've managed to contain it, a wave comes out of nowhere and drags me away.
I know.
How do you do it? After all these years?
They say time heals all wounds.
Does it?
But I guess death heals all wounds too. Bad joke. Sorry. Death is not necessarily final.
What does that mean?
Gustav lives on in other ways, right? Through your memories, through his influence on your life and everyone else's, through the Lumina converter and his research.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true, but that's not very comforting when I'm missing him.
Try talking to him. I'm serious. It helps. Or at least, it helps me. I imagine what they would say. How they would react to things. It helps me keep them alive in my mind.
I'll try that.
Skeptical of his advice, she's not in the mood to talk, doesn't want to be alone. There.
You're finally...
We are.
You ready?
Yeah.
No double Minokos.
Still thinking.
I wish.
No double there.
I can't believe we're this close.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ciel was right about you.
Oh. Actually, I should.
Oh, let's spend time with Lune.
Working on the 33's journal. You planning to die anytime soon?
Well, you never know what tomorrow brings. Not to you, but to us.
Do you always take such copious notes?
Since I was 4.
Really? 4?
That's what happens when you have obsessive researchers for parents.
Still, 4 is young.
Not anymore. Not when you only live to 32. Everyone in Lumiere starts their apprenticeship at 6, and I was apprenticed to my parents, so they started me early.
I guess that's nice. They got to spend more time with you.
They needed a research assistant who never went home. The obvious solution?
Oh my
birth rate.
god.
Look at you, getting me to talk about myself.
Doesn't that feel nice? My parents were both artists. Widely respected, very prominent artists. So, there was a great deal of pressure to follow in their path.
You're an artist, then?
Not the kind they wanted me to be.
Meaning?
Music is my passion.
Huh. Mine too.
What do you play?
Guitar. You?
Piano, mostly. But a little guitar as well. You know how to summon an instrument from Pictos, right? Of course you do. Maybe we could play together sometime.
Maybe we can.
A common passion. Intrigued by this facet of Ursa, she's excited to play music with a fellow music lover. Journal time. Skill unlocked. Gustav's homage. What is Gustav's homage? Single high target lightning damage, 8 hits? Does not remove mark. Puts you... Wait. Does that put you in Virtuoso? Jesus.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Thank you, Pickles. Stretch. Yeah, I should stretch. Yeah, Gustav's homage is insanely strong. It's actually better than Sword Ballet. Especially if they're vulnerable to lightning. Alright. So we're gonna quit out. Unshrimp. Alright, I've unshrimped. And I will stretch more once stream is done, but we only got a little bit of time to find a raid and raid out, so. Rerun for a reading stream. Somebody playing Minecraft. Birthday shenanigans. Let me see here. Wish you're gonna burn a snooze. The rating choices are not as nice as I'd like them to be. Let's raid my friend here that's playing Final Fantasy 13. She's good people. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Next time, I guess we're going to the Monolith and picking a fight with the maybe end boss. Who knows? But reminder, you can catch all of my content, all my former content over here on YouTube. You can also see me posting stuff on socials. Should have a new short going live tomorrow. But, of course, you can always check Discord as well. See stuff get synced up over there, as well as Discord gets some stuff early. So, to the Monolith. Exactly, Pickles. And gonna get the raid ready. I'm gonna open up her channel too, so that's not what I wanted to do. Here we go. So I'd like to be in people's channels when I raid into them. But thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever it is in your part of the world. Take care, and I will see you again later.